Hey guys, the Chickens here. We're back to another home gym video. In today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about Rogue's Matte Black Friday. So finally, Rogue is going to do a Black Friday again this year. And there's two pretty major sales that I wanted to talk about that I also have some experience with. So if you guys are looking to pick up either of these items, then I'm just going to give you, my kind of quick take and my experience with them. So number one, I think probably the best deal on the most sought after piece of home gym equipment is the Rogue Ohio stainless steel power bar. So, we've talked about barbells, assuming you guys know a little bit about them. If you don't, stainless steel is always the most sought after coating because it doesn't rust, it doesn't deteriorate over time, and it looks really good. So, it's currently on sale. This is in Canadian terms, so if you're in the States, don't get angry when I say this and you're like, that's not what it is, it's $100 less. Regular $481 Canadian before tax and shipping. I think they're on sale right now for $381 or $370, something in that range. Really good deal for what the bar is. I mean, for $370, you can't, if you need a power bar and you're looking to buy one, this is it. For that price, there's no point unless you have a lot more room in your budget and you're really specific on your preference. So I owned an Ohio power bar for about a year. I did like it. Some of the things that I didn't like about it was for the I had the what is it called, the black E-coat Ohio power bar. Now if I was going to get the stainless steel one, typically when I see those, they go for, $550. So they're marked down pretty well for, from what I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, for the price of what it is, with tax and shipping and all that stuff, it usually comes out to $550, $600 by the time it's all said and done at the regular price here in Canada. I wasn't huge on them because I don't like the, I'm real sticky on the sleeves. I hate the super scratchy noise that it makes. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's a great bar. There's a reason why it's kind of the standard one, most recommended in the industry. But that being said, the knurling is great. It's like everything about the bar is really good, but I feel like it doesn't excel in anything. Like the knurling isn't amazing, the sleeves are kind of annoying, the spin is very good. Like everything about it is very good, and if you need a very good power bar, then this is the one for you. For me, I went with something different. I got a different one. I went with American barbell. I really like the knurling a lot better than the power bar. I love the sleeves on it. They're a little bit quieter. Spin is good, and it's just, I don't know, it just feels really good. I could talk about bars all day long. We're talking about the sale. So the next thing is the Rogue Echo Bike. This is actually the best deal I've ever seen on an Echo bike, and I was tracking them for a bit because obviously I did own one at one time. I've done videos on both of these items too if you guys want to check the channel for more in-depth when I actually had them. But the Echo bike, again, I had some issues with it. For an air bike, it is the beefiest, sturdiest, most well-built, overbuilt air bike that you can buy, 100%. That being said, that doesn't necessarily mean it's for everybody, and it's a very high price point to buy something without trying it before. So if you've never tried an air bike, let alone the Echo bike, then there's a reason that they call it Satan's tricycle in the community, is because it's very difficult to use. So I'm somebody, no surprise to most, I don't have a ton of cardio capacity. So for me, the thing kicked my ass all the time, and I felt like it was really hard to get into the groove of using it, because it was such, it was harder to do steady state types of cardio with it. And, great for intervals, obviously, great for sprints. That's what it's meant for. It's like CrossFit training. And if you want to do that, it's great for that. I'm not knocking in that sense. I'm just making the point that it's not necessarily for everybody. I found in a basement too, in a closed-in space, maybe not in a garage. Something I don't like about air bikes in general is they kick up a lot of dust, like a lot of dust. There was times where I would try it, and my first breath, I get just a whole like concrete and cement and spiders, and not good. So some nitpicky little things about it, but At the same time, these are, you know, kind of the standalone number one choices in their respective categories. And we're probably not going to see a price that's better than this for a long time. And the way things are going, things are probably just going to get more expensive as time goes on, whether that's from their actual price going up or, you know, inflation, you know, indirectly making everything more expensive. So I think it's a great time to buy either of these two products if you guys are interested. But the cool thing about them, if you are like really sure and you're kind of on the fence, you can sell these things at any time and get all of your money back. It doesn't matter how long you had it. You might lose 50 bucks on it. I actually made money on my EcoBike. I sold it for, I waited until they were sold out on the website, and then I listed it on Kijiji, and I sold it for, I want to say $1,300, something like that, which was, you know, I'm not going out and buying an island or something like that, but I made $50 on it, which is cool. But it's not about making money. It's just about, you know, can you get that money back? These things don't really, you know, you don't really see them go down in value, especially the EcoBike because it's so well known, and especially the Ohio Power Bar because people are searching those things all the time on whatever your internet search, Marketplace, Kijiji, Craigslist, whatever it is. You know, people just search for those. So they're really easy to move. It's not like you're selling an exercise bike and nobody knows what the brand is. Like, the name will sell itself. So that's kind of the nice thing about buying stuff that's a little bit more expensive. It's always super easy to get rid of it too. But yeah, so you can't beat the Ohio Power Bar, and you can't really beat the EcoBike if that's, you know, if that's your cup of tea, if that's what you're into. For me, I'm looking at getting something, just I think a regular spin bike, just something I can move, get a good sweat going for a little bit. And I mean, that's essentially what I had the EcoBike for. So again, does it really make sense to own one of these beasts as a warm-up machine for what they cost? Probably not. You know, you can make that argument, I guess, for anything that we have down here, but I tend to use the rest of the stuff a lot more. So, yeah, in terms of the other stuff, they have a lot of things on sale. They had their band hanger was on, like a lot of the stuff was like 5-10% off. So, you know, this is always the best time of the year to buy home gym equipment. So I'm trying to crank out a couple of videos and just bring awareness to some of this other stuff. I'm going to do another video on the sale on Gorilla Fitness. There was some stuff that I missed there. Really cool company. You guys should definitely check them out. Also, Synergy Fit. I have a code or a link or something. I do a really bad job of promoting it because I forget if it's a code now or if it's like a link you have to use. But if you guys want to shop the Synergy store, which is another Canadian one, they have some of the cheapest, best quality stuff. It's kind of like Canada's Titan Fitness, but better quality and cheaper prices, and it's in Canada, so you can save on the shipping too. And no import fees, which is always great. If you want to check them out, I've got a link in my video description, and basically everything I have is on sale. And it's all good. And I mean, you can get stuff like, you can get this Easy Curl Bar right now. This is regular $130, I think. Nice knurling, Cerakote finish, for like 80 bucks Canadian. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, was just the Rogue stuff. And then as we get close to Black Friday, we'll keep pumping up videos on everything else. So make sure you stay subscribed to the channel. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bye.